Hi, this is Leah Millam of Premeditated Leftovers. This weekend I was cutting up some acorn squash to use in recipes throughout the week, and it has yielded me quite a few acorn squash seeds. Now, I don't toss my acorn squash seeds because you can roast them just like you would pumpkin seeds. I put them in a colander and I run them under water so that I can separate the seeds from the pulp. After you've separated the pulp from the seeds, you need to pat your seeds dry before you can roast them. You might be tempted to dry them on a paper towel, but I really discourage you from doing that because the seeds are still a little bit sticky and they can pick up lint from the paper towel. So I always use a 100% cotton towel to dry my seeds. After you've dried your seeds, you're going to put them on a baking pan, toss them with 1 teaspoon of oil and approximately 1 teaspoon of your favorite spices. Today I'm going to toss mine with homemade Cajun seasoning to make Cajun flavored acorn squash seeds. So you'll notice that some of the seeds are trying to stick to the towel, and that's why you don't want to use a paper towel. You don't want to accidentally get lint. I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil, 1 teaspoon. After I've added the olive oil, I'm going to toss it to evenly coat the seeds. After the seeds are coated with olive oil, then I'm going to add approximately 1 teaspoon of my seasoning. I'm going to be using Cajun seasoning today. Now this is the seeds from 3 acorn squash. Each acorn squash I've found tends to have 1/4 to 1/3 cup of seeds. So we have about 1 cup of seeds here. Doesn't look like much because I have them on a really big baking pan, but I put them on a really big baking pan so that way I can spread them out evenly. I find they cook better if you can really spread them out. Once you've coated your seeds with oil and spices, spread them out on your baking pan. Then put them in the oven and roast them at 300 degrees for 15 minutes or until they're brown. I just pulled the roasted acorn squash seeds from the oven and they smell wonderful. You can find the recipe for roasted acorn squash seeds as well as the recipe for homemade Cajun seasoning at premeditatedleftovers.com.